Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video covers all the areas we saw in Penzance whilst on our holidays here in Cornwall. Hence, this video is a bit of a compilation. The main segment is our visit to Penlee House and Park, which took place during the morning of Thursday the 10th of July. Our accommodation for the week was at the Union Hotel on Chapel Street. This historically significant 17th century building, situated on one of the oldest streets in Penzance, includes a 1787 Georgian theatre and a 1791 public assembly room. It was from the balcony within the assembly room, as seen here, that the news of Nelson's death, plus his victory at the Battle of Trafalgar, were first announced to the United Kingdom in October 1805. On the wall, beneath the balcony is displayed a death mask of Nelson. Chapel Street's name comes from the Chapel of St. Anthony, one of the town's original places of worship. Market Jew Street takes its name from the Cornish phrase, Margus Yow, meaning Thursday market. The Lloyds Bank building was built in 1838. Originally, it was the market house, and during its life, it's been a corn exchange, theatre, and the Guildhall. Lloyds Bank purchased the building in 1965. Sir Humphrey Davy was born in Penzance in December 1778. He was a British chemist and inventor. He discovered several chemical elements, including sodium and potassium, plus, he invented the miner's safety lamp. During our stay in Penzance, we ate at a few different places. The Wetherspoon pub, the Themenhere, was convenient and cheap, while the Longboat Inn, on Market Jew Street, was an excellent venue with excellent meals that were good value. I'd recommend that you book at least 24 hours in advance. It's a popular location. Causeway Head is located close to the top of Chapel Street. It was once the site of a significant 18th century reservoir and a conduit system fed by the Madron Well and supplied water to the town. Causeway Head has a delightful collection of small independent shops and cafes. The Egyptian house was built between 1834 and 1837 by bookseller and geologist John Larvin to display his mineral collection, taking inspiration from London's Egyptian Hall, with its astonishing and eccentric pseudo-Egyptian facade where all the features need closer examination. Today, the Landmark Trust manages the building. The old custom house was originally the Red Lion Coffee House. Rebuilt in the late 18th century, it later became the Town Customs House. The Turk's Head Public House is reputed to be the oldest inn in the town, with its name dating back to at least 1233. It was known as a meeting place for pirates and smugglers. There is still evidence of a secret underground tunnel, once used to access Penzance Harbour. The Turk's Head name refers to a legendary invasion by Turks from the Holy Land, around the year 1233. Another notable public house along Chapel Street is the Admiral Benbow. This 17th century pub is named after Admiral John Benbow, and it is known for its nautical decor, featuring shipwreck artifacts within the pub. This public house is mentioned in Robert Louis Stevenson's Treasure Island. Plus, an unusual feature is the statue of a smuggler lying astride the roof. The Chocolate House is an 18th century cottage that has been renovated into a holiday rental. Chocolate houses were European establishments during the 17th and 18th centuries where people socialized and drank rich water-based hot chocolate. Whilst the cottage has the name, it doesn't appear to have ever been a former public chocolate house. Number 25 Chapel Street was once the home for the mother and aunt of the Bronte sisters. St. Mary's Church was built between 1833 and 1835, on the site of an older chapel dating back to the 14th century. The original chapel was a chantry chapel to the parish of Madron and was spared from a Spanish raid in 1595. The current church, which is a large granite structure in a Gothic style, was badly damaged after an arson attack during 1985. Restoration was completed in 1987, which also involved modifications to create a narthex, kitchens, and meeting rooms. The National School was built in 1871, and it was a Victorian-era institution for education. Under the national school system, a Church of England-affiliated system promoted religious and elementary education for the working classes in the 19th century. Penlee House was built in 1865 for the wealthy Penzance miller and merchant, John Richards Branwell. The house is built in the Italianate style. During the 1860s, J.R. Branwell began a series of purchases of lands on the western outskirts of Penzance, for the idea of having a large park to surround his new house. The parkland surrounding the house is laid out in both formal and informal gardens. The house and park were bought for the town after the Second World War. After major refurbishment, Penlee House reopened in its current form in 1997 and now offers changing displays, drawn from its own collections. Penlee House has a gallery, museum, the Orangery Cafe, a gift shop, all of which is situated within Penlee Park. The current admission price is £8 for one adult. The museum at Penlee House displays items spanning over the past 6,000 years of history in West Cornwall, from amazing archaeological finds to fabulous ceramics, local history, and fashion. The local history gallery has a regular changing small exhibition area. Penlee House is the perfect place to discover the art of West Cornwall from the 1880s to the 1940s, including works of the Newland School and Lamorna artists, both through our special exhibitions and permanent collections. Birds: The Art of Cornwall's Birdlife. This exhibition explores how artists working in Cornwall from the 1870s to the present have been inspired by birds. Featuring paintings by artists such as Charles Simpson, Frank Heath, John Wells and Brian Winter, rarely seen Victorian engravings and taxidermy as well as contemporary photography and video, the exhibition will explore the art of birds and their habitats through the eyes of artists working in Cornwall over the past 3 centuries. After a lovely time looking in and around the museum and gallery, with a guided tour of the exhibition called Birds: The Art of Cornwall's Birdlife, we then had a slow stroll around the gardens. The Jubilee Pool is a triangular Art Deco Lido, which opened in 1935. It is the largest surviving saltwater tidal swimming pool in the UK, and it also features the United Kingdom's first geothermally heated swimming pool. The Dolphin Tavern is another historical public house in Penzance. It served as Sir John Hawkins's headquarters during the Spanish Armada in 1588. It was possibly hosting Sir Walter Raleigh's first pipe of tobacco in Britain, and later, it was used as a courtroom, notably by Judge Jeffreys. The old lifeboat house operated in the town from the early 19th century until about 1913, when the station moved to near Mousehole. Now, this small bistro boasts plenty of character for the visitors to enjoy fine food with uninterrupted views of the harbour. The Abbey Warehouse, situated on the waterfront in Penzance, was built in 1884 as a storage facility for the docks.